Why? Why are we back at Rufford? Well, we're coming into the autumn. Autumn is a very important time. Why? Because we're going to get the final decision. The final decision. So, whatever the final decision is, if they keep it closed, does it affect us? Not really. We film all over the place anyway. If they open it, will we come back and film? You betcha. However, who does this really affect? Affects the locals. So, it's currently Monday morning. Well, it's actually Monday afternoon. It's not quite Monday morning, is it? It's Monday afternoon, and I'm going to take you guys for a wander very shortly. Depends how many we get in. Depends who's in. So yeah, we'll have to see. But if we get a few more come in, then fantastic. Yep, we got a few in now. It's starting to rain. So we are back here at Rufford Ford. DJ! Hey DJ, how's it going? Really good to see you on here. Really good to see you on here. You got to message me, dude. So yeah, we're down here at Rufford. The meeting for a parish council update, we're going to go through that in a short while. Yeah, I mean the place is looking tired for want of a better word. Let me just wander around here. So let's have a quick look in here. The gates are open, so I'm wandering in. It does tell you, be careful when this area, fast cars approaching. Well, no one was actually going that fast. And don't play in the Ford water. Yes, there's yucky things in it. So let's have a look up here. So bear in mind, it's coming up last week's of September. When we previously filmed here, this would be busy. We'd be drinking hot chocolates. We would be scrubbing the sausage rolls because they are yummy. And if I now want to come and get, doesn't the Ford look a bit meh? Oh. It's closed. No cafe for me. Oh, maybe I should go to the shops. Oh, hang on, wait. It's closed. Yeah. Let's take a little wander around. I know, let's go to the viewing gallery that was built in 2011, before we were on YouTube. You mean the viewing gallery where people watch the cars drive through and splash? That viewing gallery, because cars have been doing it since the car was invented. Yes, I'll walk over to that viewing gallery. I'll stand here. Am I safe behind here? I think I am safe from the traffic. If there was traffic, yes, I would be safe up here, regardless of what was going on there. Nope, nothing happening there. Let's take a little wander, because there is something. I do have something exciting for you. Well, it's not that exciting, but it is intriguing. So I'll continue to wander around and show you what's next. I've got Tom Sunderland behind me. There he is. Little wave off Tom Sunderland. DJ, where are you? So, yes, the signs. Well, it's looking mournful. But, interestingly enough, the Nottingham Post, I believe it was, revealed that so far, to date, £36,000 have been spent on this glorious road closure. That doesn't include the loss of business, the loss of tax that would have been paid by the employees earning money, etc., or the business impact it's had on the golf course. But while we're going to talk about locals, right, just going to clear this up so everyone can be really clear. When you hear about all these shocked locals, the hundreds of them, there's two houses. Hang on, there's no other houses around here. There's no one that lives in there, and there's nothing opposite the Ford. So where are all these angry locals? There's two houses there. Just putting that out there. I will show you where the other locals are, because it's not just on their doorstep as they claim. Oh, it's on my doorstep. No, it's not, is it really? Because unless you live in the tree, which you don't, or there, you don't live under there, you don't live in there, you don't live in there. So where are these crowds that would be bothering you? Still not sure, really. Really, still not sure. So let's have a wander. Oh, yeah, this is looking a bit sad as well. But we're going to carry on wandering because I shall bring you to where the interesting stuff is. So, and it will bring me on to the second part of it, which I will answer some of it from the information that we have. So, yeah, I mean, we're still walking. I don't think anyone lives in there. That's part of Rufford Ford, the mill, the actual grounds. I don't think anyone lives in there. Hey, Shane. So, where do the people live? Who knows? Well, I do knows. So, all the crowds, bearing in mind, we're just down that end. Nice one, Simon. Yes. Yes, the specials. So yeah, that's where all the crowds would have existed. We've got one that's come to see Rufford Ford and is turning around. So yeah, all the crowds, well, no, I mean, there weren't crowds during the week either. It was weekends and they were down there. Where are all the cars splashing through the water here? Well, I'll tell you now, if this was flooded, there would have been a massive problem. So the cars weren't splashing through here, were they? Oh, has anyone seen Austin Powers? I remember that like 300-point turn that they attempt. Oh, that's so close. Will they make it? Will they make it? There they go, they made it. So, well, I'm still waiting to see where all these cars were splashing past the locals. Can anyone tell me where? So we're still going up the hill. I'm like, I see some cars illegally parked outside a handful of houses. Perhaps this is the local village that's so badly affected by the crowds 100 metres away. Yeah. Yeah, that's a golfer, so we don't know where he's parked. There's a tractor around here making a lot of noise. No, Simon, strangely enough. So here we are, the notice board. Rufford Parish Council notice board. I might get Tom to hold this and film for me. Oh, look at that. I've got Tom Sunderland of DOP. So, Rufford Parish Council. There's a vacancy. Someone stepped down. They were supposed to have left in May 27. Hopefully they're actually okay. So, here we go. Rufford Parish Council. This is available to the public. So, this one I'm telling you because it's on public display. Available to the public. There's 15 points on here. Yada, 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 yada. Point number 13. Parish environment and appearance, including Rufford Ford, Rufford prohibition of driving, developments, and update. An update, yes, an update. So, I'll grab my camera back. Thank you, Tom. Tom's awesome. Massive thank you to Tom Sunderland there. So, here is the update. There are 3 options. Well, actually, there's 4 options, which are banded around from what I can understand. I mean, it's not set in stone, it's not gospel. I know of 3 of the options, which leaves only one other option. So I've been speaking to some various people. They're people that are in the know, people that want to try and keep this place open. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And those cars that you can see there are parked illegally. So the very thing that brought the crowds here, the problem for the crowds was illegal parking, which the local council wouldn't enforce because of all of this on the yellow lines. And the locals are really happy though. Look, the council aren't enforcing the parking, so we'll just park outside the front of the houses anyway. That's convenient, isn't it? Oh! So, here are some of the options. Let's wander down and show you the options, because it'll then help everyone understand. So, one of the options bandied around are bollards. Yes, bollards. So they're talking about putting some bollards in, possibly width restrictors, I don't know. I don't know, all I've been told is bollards. Okay, so if we put some bollards in, yeah, that'd slow things down. Speed, don't forget though, speed wasn't the problem. No one ever got caught speeding, and they really did try and catch people speeding. They bought the speed detector vans down here, all sorts, but they never found anyone speeding. You know why? Because no one was actually speeding. Strange. So they can't actually put a speed camera in because not enough people were caught speeding because they didn't catch anyone speeding. Who knew? So the options are bollards. Put those in somewhere around here. That's option one. Option number two, speed bumps. But the question is, where do they put them? So I'm quite a fan of the idea of speed bumps. Where would one put them? So a little known fact is that is a depth marker. That is a depth marker. And that is a depth marker along with the one that's submerged. So yeah, we got 1 foot there because that depth marker that is just here is just under the water. It's a foot. That's 2 foot deep. So that's 3 foot deep. My idea, quite simply, if you're worried about speed, put quite an aggressive speed ramp in here at that marker, and put an aggressive speed ramp in here at that marker. Because let's face it, you really want to slow down if it's a foot deep, and you probably won't want to put your car through. Oh, hang on, has someone just come up with a simple idea that opens the whole thing up? Yes, wow, amazing. A speed ramp all the way across here, and a few feet over, another speed ramp all the way across here, which you then have to slow down for. And then do the same on the other side. So I'll walk you over to the other side so you can see where that would go. I do apologise about the wind. I'll walk you around so you can see where that could go. And to be fair, you know, the great Colin McRae or Carlos Sainz would have thought twice about ramping it over some speed bumps there, flat out. That's going to slow you down, right down. Then you hit the water. That's really going to slow you down as well, because, you know, deep water slows a car down. Who knew? So there's your 1 foot marker where I'd have the other speed ramp. And just here, how convenient, by the entrance, another speed bump, which then wouldn't interfere with any of this up here. So there you have a really, really simple solution to Rufford Ford, how it could work so simply. If they'd have spoken to us 3 years ago, we'd have told them exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. And we could have probably saved £36,000 or maybe £30,000. Don't know how much it is to put speed ramps in. But there you go. It's that simple. It is that simple. So all of the posturing, all of the discussions, all of everything else, all the lost jobs, all the lost revenue, hopefully, just hopefully, somebody will have some common sense and they'll go, yeah, do you know what? That's a really good idea. Let's put a speed ramp there at the 1 foot marker, and a speed ramp at the 2-foot marker, because that's going to slow them down if speed is the problem. And yeah, solution taken care of. Leave a comment on here, let me know what you guys think. But that is the general crux of it. If you enjoyed the feed, please give us a like on there, it's well appreciated. So yeah, hopefully that will give you guys some insights onto where we're at with it. Yeah, but thanks for watching, much appreciated. Thank you for all your support on the channel. We're going to be doing more live feeds on the channel. So at the moment we've been utilising a different platform for fishing for cars. So when we go out capturing all the fails and everything else from the other places, we've been on another platform. We're coming back to YouTube. So this will be our main streaming platform. So during the day, when we're out and about, when we're fishing for cars, when we're doing the adventurous stuff, this is exactly where you can find us. So you'll have me on the camera here, behind the camera. Sometimes Tom Sunderland will go on the camera as well. You can always ask us questions directly on here. Can't guarantee the kind of reply that you'll get. Depends the kind of question that you ask us. But yeah, so that is there. I'll just walk you back up again, round into the area. Just the other thing here is, you can't blame us for putting things in here. We haven't been here to put things in. Nothing's been going through the Ford to gather stuff. So perhaps this is a land maintenance issue. Only perhaps, I don't know.
Can I just say about what's leaked down the river?
Oh, well, all the foliage, all the greenery that's built up, and then blocked it, because that's what nature does. Nature grows things, who knew? Maybe a farmer would know that. And there's a flip-flop, of course. I've got to have the obligatory flip-flop. Just walk you back into around here. But say, if you're enjoying the feed, please give it a like for us. You'd be amazed how much difference it makes. So there we are. Rufford Mill, no public parking, courtyard for parking in cars only. There's no weddings on here either. What else is on? Not a lot. There's a door flapping around in the wind. A couple of people. Now one would expect to be able to get a cup of tea or something nice. Hot chocolate here is scrummy. Yes, it is. But as I wander to here, as I wander to here, to the Mill Tea Shop. Coming up to the door for the second time, just in case. It's closed. Oh, it's closed. So yeah, who knew? Let's have a quick recap on the area as well as we go through. That doesn't look very open right now. Oh, that's closed as well right now. So do you remember when this was busy? Because cars would come through, people would have a look around and watch the cars going through. It was nice. Okay, there's the laser clinic, which is appointments only. There's the bin. And if you remember the pizza place that was here, which was delicious, and the ice cream parlour, this is where it was. I've included it in some of my previous videos. All closed up. DJ, bless you. So yeah, that's the pizza area, all closed up. So I will show you the other side of the culvert. Just checking my legs here. It's going to get windy. So yeah, the other side of it, I mean, this is part of the working of the mill. So they've just done some restoration works on it, if you like. They've cleaned all the muck out from underneath, so that if they open the paddle wheel side of it up, then it will drain out very quickly. So just walk you around here. Every time we came down in the summer, the paddle boats were chained up, but you couldn't go on them. And the paddle boats have now disappeared. Of course, you need people to come here to be able to use the paddle boats. And yes, there are people, but there's a limited amount of people. There's a tree. So what's left of the little jetty. DJ was saying he climbed down into this part down here. I remember seeing that on the video. Yeah. I do remember seeing that, DJ. Because Tom and myself watched that together in my living room, and we did have a laugh. Because you didn't record some of it. I'm not climbing over there. But, yeah, this is the other side of it. And poor old DJ did indeed lower a camera, I think himself down there. But yeah. Yeah. Yep. This someone's just saying this is where the boat should be. I'll just take you around the other section. So any of you that don't know how the Ford works, that's the main paddle wheel. So you can release the water through that, which then goes through onto the road and further down. At that point, it lowers the level of the lake. So the lake has to then refill. So when this used to work as a mill, you would open that sluice gate, it would turn the paddle wheel would drive the mill. You could then do all the bits and pieces you were doing while the lake drained. You would then have to wait for the lake to fill up before you could use it again. Now, once all the water is gone, there is no water going across the road. Oh, really? Yes, really. That's really cool, Brian. Guys, if you're watching the feed, you're enjoying it, please tap on the likes for me. It's much appreciated if you can hit a like for me. You'd be amazed at the amount of difference that a like and a subscription does give. So, you've got this part of the lake, which brings us round to here. I'll walk you around the whole part so you can see it. I'm not going to skimp on you, you can see the feet. So, this ginormous, beautiful beast of a lake. Now, when it gets too full, the water laps over the top here, and it goes across the road, making the Ford deep. So the runoff for it goes across here, and this is the overflow here. There you go, there's the overflow. So if they wanted right now to have that Ford dry for the next day or three, they could let all the water go from here down here, and it literally takes a couple of hours for it to drain. It's very torrid when it goes, and then the lake would have to refill. So there would be no more water coming down there, no more water across the road, because the lake would be filling up. It's that simple. It's just so simple. It's simple mechanics, how it works. Yeah, that's really cool, Brian. So, yeah, that's where the waterway comes across. And of course, when there's a storm, you get the logs and everything else will come over the top. But there are so many ways of managing the amount of water in the road until it's very bad weather. And of course, if the water in the road is a problem, then manage the problem. Don't just close the road. They've spent £36,000 since 2022. How much would it have cost to send someone out once a week to drain the lake? Just a question. And it's a good question as well when you think about it. How much business would have been lost then? So many questions. Was that looked at? If that wasn't looked at, why wasn't it looked at? Surely the people in those positions should be looking at these things, looking at all the options, not the easy option. They should be looking at the option that is best for everybody, that keeps business going, keeps the road going. Don't blame the content creators. Don't blame social media, because you can't come up with an answer. Perhaps do some research. Oh, yes, research, like proper research. Not sit there going, I don't know. That'd be bad, wouldn't it? So, yeah. So there you have it. One little whirlwind tour of Rufford Ford, what it looks like now, how it is. Now, DJ, you've inspired me. You have. DJ's a really cool guy. I like DJ. So, in the vein of DJ, I got a key ring. I have DJ. I got a key ring. Look, it even says midlife crisis on it. And I'm going to put that key ring just there. See, DJ, you've inspired me. No, Tom, you can't have the key ring. Tom's trying to get the key ring. Look at him. He's trying to get the key ring. All right, I'll put it somewhere. Tom's saying no, put it somewhere else. Fine, I'll put it somewhere else. You want me to put it there? Fine. Tom wants me to put the key ring. Where do you want it? You wait, we'll come back in a month. It'll still be there. Right, there you go. The key ring is there. We'll come back in a month and see if anyone's found it. DJ, if you're still watching, please send me a message. I'll give you a number to call. It'll be me. And I'll update you on all the other footage and content and stuff that we're doing. There you are. DJ, nice one. DJ says, good hiding spot, Tom. If I'm passing, I'll add mine. That would be awesome. DJ, honestly, send me a message so I can send you a number. We've got a lot of fun content coming up. Got some crazy stuff coming up. And it's all fun. So there you go, guys. Thank you for watching today. Thank you for watching the live. As I say, we are going to be doing a lot more lives for the adventures that we do. So coming up in 5 weeks, if you're not aware, in 5 weeks I have a challenge. So a lot of my stuff is driving. I used to compete in Cannonball Run Europe, Gumball, and a few other events. Recently, the Cannonball Run, New York to LA. But in 5 weeks, I've been challenged to do 6 countries in one day while moving somebody and their possessions. So we're going to take a van and we're going to do 6 countries in one day or within 24 hours and move somebody from home to home across Europe. Brian, you're more than welcome. Say thank you everybody for watching. If you can tap on the likes, it's well appreciated. Those likes and the subscribes make so much difference, and again, sharing of the videos. Check out the channel, there's lots of fun videos on there. But I am off today. I'm running away now. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for watching. It is so appreciated that you watch the lives. DJ, you're awesome. Will DJ come and collect his keyring and leave a DJ one here? That'd be a good video, DJ. DJ, if you can make it down, the meeting is tomorrow at some point for the parish council. I'm not around. But yeah, that'd be a good one. Catch you later, everyone. Thanks, DJ. You too. Bye for now.